What is it like to be in a healthy, non-abusive relationship? Honestly? Boring, in the best way possible. Predictable. Stable. Free from the constant, "Do they really love me?" mean what they say, second-guessing. Comfortable. Safe. You're able to voice your opinion without being insulted. And you can express your discontent with a situation without worrying whether it will end your relationship. For people who come from a long line of somewhat tumultuous entanglements, like me, it's a refreshingly monotonous existence. That doesn't mean there won't be surprises or disagreements, just that they don't usually come with life-altering consequences. Being in a healthy, non-abusive relationship might feel boring at first. You're waiting for the drama. You're waiting for the abuse to start. You might feel unstable or suspicious. You might draw incorrect conclusions about your partner or pick fights, make comparisons to your ex. You might feel unworthy of being in a stable, healthy relationship. You have to get used to being treated right and really trust your new partner. All this unhealthy stuff is going to come out of you for months while you process. Your partner needs to be patient and understanding. TBH, from someone who went from a horrible marriage to a healthy relationship, you realize daily how hard it was before. You stop overthinking the little things that you do. You're amazed at how someone communicates with you. You're confused when they tell you how they feel and then move forward with you. They don't guilt you into doing things. They don't blame you for their behavior. They don't make you feel guilty when you haven't done anything. They give you space, not as a punishment but when you need it. They don't punish you. You don't wake up wondering where you stand. You feel secure, safe and loved. Honestly, it's a world apart. First time being together with a nice partner after leaving an abusive one was not all rainbows and sunshine either. I was so anxious because he wasn't shouting at me. I didn't know what to expect, what he was thinking. Nothing like what I was used to. It tortured me for a good month. Sometimes felt very boring too, since abusive people are always dramatic about everything. I sometimes tried to start an argument because I couldn't wait for him to explode. Once I understood what normal and healthy relationship was supposed to be like, it was so much fun. Felt wanted, cherished, someone actually cared about me. Calming and safe. Gained a lot of confidence because they see the best in you. We never fought. We were honest and always communicate as much as possible to solve whatever problems we had. Would apologize and forgive each other. Best feeling ever. Peaceful. Comforting. Safe. However, if you come from a toxic relationship, you're going to have to unlearn toxic defenses. I did. I still do, 10 years later. It's hard. It's worth it. We don't fight. Ever. We have disagreements but we never yell or get in each other's faces. I am never accused of being crazy for worrying about something that bothered me. I am never worried about being shut out or ignored. There is a lot of communication. I left my ex-daughter's dad 10 years ago. A year later I met my current partner, son's dad. It is night and day in so many ways. You flourish. Literally become a completely upgraded version of yourself because you are safe and supported in doing so. I like to compare making the transition from an unhealthy relationship healthy relationship to those videos of abandoned and abused dogs who get adopted. In an unhealthy relationship, you are angry, suspicious, and paranoid. Nothing is stable and you don't even recognize yourself. In a healthy relationship, the opposite happens. You have the space and stability to become a happier, more confident person. You're with someone who always has your back and will support you as you get all the tools you need to grow. The end result is like the mangy, biting dogs in the videos who, with the right amount of love and care, become amazing family dogs. In my experience, this also happens when you transition into a healthy relationship with yourself. After coming from a non-healthy one? Scary. I heard somebody say toxic relationships are easy while healthy relationships aren't, and that's always stuck with me. Mainly because it was true for me. Being in a healthy relationship requires trust, honesty, and vulnerability, and that can be daunting when all you know is non-healthy patterns and behaviors. It feels safe and comfortable. That person feels like home no matter where you are. The worst thing you can imagine them doing is eating your leftovers. You know they'll never do anything worse than that. They respect your decisions and you can have level conversations about hard things and still love each other at the end of it, even if you still disagree. I hope you find this with someone one day. Honestly, it reminds me of a story from Greek mythology. Hear me out. The story goes IIRC that humans used to be 8-limbed creatures with 2 heads, and we were so powerful the gods were afraid of us. Zeus used his powers to split all humans into 2 separate beings, and scattered us across the globe, forever searching for our missing second half. Finding her was like finding the other half of me, and loving her is putting myself back together. I truly feel like we are one person in 2 bodies, a fearful and wonderful creature that has found itself. It's the safety of knowing someone, and them knowing you in return. Like others have said, it can be boring. After 4 years, there isn't the anxiety, excitement combo of the beginning, but I wouldn't trade my other half, literally, for the world.